Don't mind me. I was just talking to the Maestro, Shane Williams. Shane, you got to help me here. I've been running into an issue. I cannot pronounce that word.
Maestro.
Maestro. Oh, my goodness. You think I didn't go to school for this job, but I promise I did, folks.
No. There's a lot of words out there. You look at them, you go, I'm not sure about that word, you know?
Right. Well, what I do know is that this Saturday on April the 29th at 7 p.m. at Hathaway Hall, Alton Symphony Orchestra is going to have an awesome, and I mean an excellent performance. Oh, can you hear me,
Yeah.
Shane?
Yeah, it was going in and out a little. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. I just am excited about this performance on Saturday night.
Yes, this is the Alton Symphony Orchestra. It is our final concert of our subscription series, and it's Music of the Masters. And it's really quite a wonderful piece. The orchestra is really peaking right now, playing wonderfully. We're opening up with Beethoven's Coriolan Overture, which is just quite a wonderful piece. You know, Beethoven, obviously the master, one of the masters himself, and just put such depth into the things that he wrote. And one of the things I'm going to share with the audience is explain it so that they're not just listening to the music, but they're following the tumultuous activities that are going on between a son and his mother as he's wanting to go to battle. It's quite a wonderful piece. Wow. And then we're gonna follow that with Schubert's Unfinished Symphony. Yes, Schubert didn't finish it, and so we'll only be playing two movements of it, but they alone stand in the hallmark of the greats of music making. And then after intermission, we're going to play Pictures of an Exhibition. Now, I know before some people, as they're listening, they're like, well, everybody's doing that this year. Well, I would agree there are a lot of people performing it this year. However, they're doing the Ravel orchestration. We, in the Alton Symphony Orchestra, I've done some research on all the different orchestrations, and we are doing the Tuzhmalov orchestration. Now, Tuzhmalov was a student of Rimsky-Korsakov, and Rimsky started jotting down some notes of what Mussorgsky had written. Oh, this is what I'll do. Tuzhmalov took it up and said, oh, I'll do this, and I would do this. And so Tuzhmalov actually did this orchestration that we're going to play, and it's quite wonderful. It's filled with richness and depth, and truly that Russian sound, and really depicts the mood of what's going on in Russia at that time.
Wow. And Shane, I think this is an extraordinary opportunity because did we talk before about how much I love history? Did we talk about that?
I don't think so, but I'm glad you do.
Well, to me, this is ticking all my boxes on Saturday at Hathaway Hall, the 29th of April, because not only do we get to see the performers of Alton Symphony Orchestra who are just fantastic, and I mean fantastic, but we get that education and a little bit of background on the pieces too. That's amazing.
Well, I just it's one of the things that the Alton Symphony and I share in what we feel is important. We do appreciate program notes, but we also enjoy the interaction with our audience. I will be showing slides of the original some of the slides of the original manuscripts of what Mussorgsky actually wrote. And I think people are always surprised. I think that they sometimes expect everything to be nice and neat and beautiful notes and stuff. And what I think that they can identify with is, wow, he scribbles like I do, you know. And but I think it's important to I think it makes it more rich to understand what's actually going on in the piece, and just compare it to different things. I have found over 30 different orchestrations from what Mussorgsky had written. They for various groups, from orchestra to chamber to winds to brass to strings, and so I think it's worthy in itself of Mussorgsky being put in that master category, because so many people followed him. They said, "You've written this, and this is so wonderful." And it's not only wonderful, but it inspires me as a composer, as an arranger, to take what you've written and to put my mark on it of something that's already great.
Absolutely. And Shane, I really mean that. I can't say enough about this. So when do doors open? Is it going to be a 6 p.m. door open?
The doors will open at 6 o'clock. The concert starts at 7 o'clock. We are expecting a big crowd, so it'd be great to be there a little early. We have a reception at the intermission time, which it's always nice for people they've listened to the music, they can process it, and then they have some refreshments, and then they come back and then they hear the pictures of an exhibition. It's really a wonderful evening. I would just encourage, and not that I'm biased, but I would encourage everyone, catch an early dinner at one of the wonderful restaurants down there in the riverfront, and enjoy dinner, and then come up to the concert. We're in Hathaway Hall at Lewis and Clark Community College. It'll just be a great time.
Well, and too, no better venue in my estimation. And I don't say that just because, I went to Lewis and Clark, my dad teaches there or anything like that. Hathaway Hall is really one of the nicest performance venues around.
Yes, and we are so fortunate to be able to rehearse in the hall that we perform in. I know a lot of times community orchestras might rehearse in a public school, or they move around each week, and when that performance comes, it's like they're not able to just play the music, but they're having to reset their listening levels, of what's going on here. This hall is different, and that's such a blessing for us to know the hall so well that we can bring the best of the hall and the best of us and merge them together.
Absolutely. And another thing coming down the pipeline with friends of the show, they're getting ready to start a brand new segment, Shane, called Salute to Service Tomorrow. And that's Alton VFW, Post 1308. You're having your trivia night there coming up soon. Can you fill us in?
Oh, yes. It's May 13th. You won't want to miss it. It's always fun, and we keep it moving. To make sure that people aren't out too late. And that's one of the biggest compliments that we've had over and over, is that the reason why people like it is because, we start and we finish. It doesn't linger on. It doesn't go to all hours of the night. And, people just have a great time decorating their tables, participating. And we have a lot of great things some things we're going to auction off as well. And it'll just be a wonderful time. The doors open at 6, and the trivia starts at 7.
Nice. Now I got to ask you, because I'm nosy, what type of trivia? Is it all going to be, is it symphony-based trivia, or is this just a plethora of different categories?
It is a plethora of different categories, because we realize that, not everybody knows everything about music or just one area. And so this way it allows you to pull your friends together and say, hey, science, why don't you come join my table, or these people, history, sports, music. And it just becomes a fun time of just getting everybody together and appreciating the things that your friends know, and there's always a lot of laughter, a lot of food, a lot of great time.
Wow. And now, if you don't mind me asking, Shane, is this, do some of the funds of this, does this go back towards the symphony for their upcoming concerts and performances?
Well, I was just about to say that. Yes, this is one of our big fundraisers. The money goes for the operational costs of the orchestra. We have just planned out our next season for next year, and just you don't apologize for it. You just know that it takes finances to run an organization.
Yep.
And we are a non-for-profit organization, and we our board and members, they just do amazing things as we all work together, trying to put funds together. And ever since I've been there, our tickets have only been $10 per person, and I feel that that's been a ticket that people can come to, that they can bring, and $10, okay, I can do that for a ticket. And we've had so many people say, oh, you all need to charge more. You all need to charge more. Well, that we're operating by faith. That's not we want people to come and enjoy.
Right.
We want people to see that gem that's in the Alton community, and that they realize that, oh, they just don't play classical music. They play pops music. They play all different genres, and just like a trivia night, there's something there for everybody.
Absolutely. And Shane, what's the best way for people to get tickets to the performance on Saturday, or to sign up and register for the trivia night as my sinuses are taking my vocal cords out? What's the best way for that information?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that last question? It sort of went out.
Oh, sorry. It's my voice that's going out. Okay. What's the best way? What's the website? What's the best way for people to get tickets for the performances, or to sign up and register for the trivia night?
Let's try this one more time. Sorry.
It's all good. What's the website to get tickets for trivia night and the concert? Jane, we have you?
I'm trying.
All good. What's the website again?
I'm getting bits and pieces of your words. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can.
But if you can, just remember, it's Saturday night at Hathaway Hall, the Alton Symphony Orchestra, music of the masters, Beethoven and Schubert and Mussorgsky, the Taj Mahal version of Pictures of an Exhibition.
Absolutely. And then if you can hear me, the website? Yes,
you can buy tickets at the door, or you can go to the website.
Awesome. Shane Williams, thank you so much for your time. I'm sorry for those technical delays at the end, but really appreciate all the great work you do, and keep it up.
Well, thank you. And we look forward to seeing you there, and to seeing the Alton community there. And I look forward to shaking their hand at the door.
Absolutely. And looking forward to seeing you there too, sir. At 10:53, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the All-Star Award, and we'll wrap up this Wednesday in downtown Alton.